So how to activate the feet to really develop strong supportive arches and begin to get the arch back, particularly when the arches have dropped and have fallen. So roll up my pants a bit so you can see my ankles a little bit more. So the first thing is to stand with your feet parallel underneath your sit bones. And if you're not sure where your sit bones are, it's a bony prominence kind of underneath your butt, which you can feel, and your heels, the center of your heels should line up with the center of that point. So the first step in activating the feet is in balancing the weight forward and backwards on the feet. You'll notice if you lean too far back and there's too much weight in the heels, the toes will lift. Likewise, if you pour too much weight forward, either your heels will lift or your toes will start to grip the ground to kind of balance you. So you want to find where does my weight need to be centered over my feet, forwards and backwards, all while keeping a slight micro bend in the knees. The next is, how is the weight distributed across my foot from side to side laterally? Are my arches collapsed? And is all of the weight on the inside edge of my foot? Or is all of the weight on the outside edge of my foot, creating a disconnect with the ground? Okay, so we want to balance our feet as best we can, front to back and side to side. Next, we lift and spread all 10 toes. As we do that, that's going to start to activate the arches in the foot. Now where your arches are more fallen, the focus is going to be between the big toe ball mound and the outer edge of the heel. Balancing the weight and connecting those 2 points, so lifting and spreading the toes, which will engage the arch. Then we place the toes down onto the floor, keeping them spread, and then think of pulling these 2 points together. That will engage and lift the arch even more. So I'm going to show you from the side so you can see as well. So I have a fairly developed arch on this foot. When I first started my yoga practice about 10 years ago, I had very flat feet, and now I've developed an arch. So again, we balance the weight over the foot, lift and spread all 10 toes, and you can see just by lifting and spreading the toes, the arch lifts, creates more space under here. Then we place the toes down on the ground. We want to start connecting big toe ball mound with the outer edge of the heel. So there are 4 main points on the foot: big toe ball mound, pinky toe, inner heel, outer heel. We're focusing on big toe ball mound and outer heel. So you can think of trying to close the gap between those 2 areas. And as I do that, as I activate those muscles, thinking of pulling this toe with the outer heel while keeping the foot firmly on the ground, lifts the arch. As I relax, the arch relaxes. Engage, relax. Engage, relax. And the big key is going to be keeping contact with this point here, as well as the outer heel. This can be done a few minutes, a couple times a day, or if you just happen to notice that you're standing, you can, lift up your toes and put them down. And just start consciously strengthening those arches.